Following a hard-fought win over UCSD on opening night, the Aztecs continue their season-opening homestand against Occidental College tonight at Viejas Arena. This is the first meeting between San Diego State and Occidental since 2022, a 92-57 Aztecs win. San Diego State trailed by 5 points midway through the second half against UCSD before rallying for the win last Wednesday. Miles Byrd had a career night in his first career start. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 5 steals, 4 blocks, and 3 assists. FAU transfer Nick Boyd made critical plays down the stretch and finished with 11 points in his Aztecs debut. Sophomore guard PJ Davis added 11 points, while transfer forward Jared Coleman-Jones added 9 points and 9 rebounds. Division III's Occidental is also 1-0, getting its season started with a 78-66 win over Stanton on Saturday in Los Angeles, as the Tigers shot 56% from the floor in the second half to secure the win. We're just minutes away from tip-off between the Aztecs and the Occidental College Tigers. Starting lineups and tip-off are next on Yurview and the Mountain West Network.
In the heart of San Diego, the city moves with purpose. Buildings rise, trains race, and the lights shine bright. For decades, SDSU basketball has forged its legacy. Champions rise, banners are hung, and trophies are claimed under the pressure of the spotlight.
The wait is finally over.
New faces. New expectations.
Same culture.
Leonard on the drive and the finish.
We want it all. One team. One purpose.
One goal.
The time is now.
When you never have to worry about thinking too big? Because you have a connection that's ready for anything. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Are you behind on your mortgage? Is the bank threatening to take your home? Is your house underwater because you owe more than it's worth? Are you considering trying to get a loan modification on your own? Did you know that less than 5% of people who tried on their own actually got a modification? At the Mortgage Modification Helpline, we know the rules and regulations banks don't want you to know about, and we've helped thousands of people stay in their homes. Are you struggling to keep up? Are you past due on your mortgage? If so, we can help. It doesn't matter if you have bad credit, been turned down, or if you're currently getting the runaround from your lender. The call and consultation is free, and it only takes a few minutes to find out if we can help. So call the Mortgage Modification Helpline today, and let's get your loan modified into one you can afford.
Please call 800-378-6235. That is 800-378-6235.
Did he just leave?
Gravite, the new cologne for men by Particle. Visit trygravite.com. Use the promo code and get 25% off.
Bring him back, please.
All right, back at Viejas Arena for San Diego State and Occidental College. Two teams are ready. Game 2 for the Aztecs on the Mesa. John Schaefer with you, Yurview in the Mountain West Network. Magoon Guath will jump, and the Aztecs on this N7 game we'll discuss are wearing turquoise and moving here from right to left. First possession of the game, coming off a victory over UC San Diego last week at home. Hard fought, came back from 5 down late as Boyd drives and scores, and a good start for San Diego State and Brian Dutcher. Boyd, McKinney III, PJ Davis teaming with Magoon Guath and Jared Coleman-Jones. San Diego State dealing with the injury bug in the early going. Without Reese Waters, he's been out with a foot. Also without Miles Byrd here tonight, he's dealing with an ankle and in a boot. His timeline to return is unknown. There's a block inside. Give you Occidental starters in a moment. Division III out of the SCIAC Conference from Los Angeles under Brian Newhall. And now they will not get a shot off from Nasir Luna. Aztecs rode defense to an opening night win over UC San Diego. Triton shot 32.8%. Aztecs came back from 5 down with 7 minutes to play to win 63-58. A big part of that win was Miles Bird. What an effort. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 5 steals, 4 blocks, 3 assists. He is unavailable tonight due to an ankle. So Wayne McKinney III is in the starting lineup, the USD transfer, as Davis drives and scores. PJ Davis had 11 points in that win over the Tritons last week at Viejas Arena. Final tune-up for San Diego State before they get number 4 Gonzaga here at Viejas next Monday night. Nice feed inside, but a miss from Sloan Ireland and a block inside as well. Now it's taken back by Occidental College off the block. Aztecs have had 2 early blocks. Luna, long 3 is off the side of the iron, but an offensive rebound by Sloan Ireland. And this pass is thrown to no one on the baseline. Starters for the Occidental College Tigers under Brian Newhall, who's won nearly 500 games. There's another look at the Guath block inside. They have Micah Bro, Nasir Luna, Ethan Hanning, Henry Wilson. Those are their guards, and Sloan Ireland, who's 6'10". Aztecs have scored the first 4 points. We're about 2 minutes in front of a good crowd here at Viejas Arena with Gonzaga on deck. And a 3-ball from Guath. Great start from the Aztecs. They've held Occidental scoreless, and they're 3 for their first 3 from the floor. Scoring from Boyd, Davis, and now Guath. This is Henry Wilson. Tigers last year were 15-9, 8-8 in their league. They're a Division III member out of the SCIAC Conference. There's a long 3 that's off the side of the iron. Jared Coleman-Jones fighting with Magoon Guath. Now McKinney III up ahead. 1-on-1. Into the lane. Gets around defenders and scores. 9-0 Aztecs. 4 of the 5 starters have scored tonight for Brian Dutcher. In his 8th season, both of these teams 1-0. Occidental coming off a win in their opener against Stanton this past weekend. Off the turnover, the Aztecs lead. Guath again for a triple. And he nails another. What a start here tonight for the Aztecs. Near perfect. They lead by 12. Davis goes for the swipe, but can't contain it as it ends up out of bounds on the far sideline. Another look at Magoon Guath, who did not have a field goal in his collegiate debut against UC San Diego. He's got 2 here tonight, both of them from 3. 7-footers that can stretch the floor and impact the game on the defensive end. Magoon Guath in his redshirt freshman year. Aztecs with the first 12, just 3 minutes in. Nice job by Boyd to get into a passing lane. So again, the story tonight is no Reese Waters, which we knew about because of a foot injury, and no Miles Bird, who suffered an ankle injury in practice yesterday, as the Aztecs were getting ready for tonight against Occidental College. First meeting between these two teams since the Aztecs went to the national championship. Guath, another block. It's his 3rd already. Remember, he had 3 in his collegiate debut in the first 5 minutes against UC San Diego. So Guath at both ends impacted the game early. You know, he didn't finish the game the other night because of cramps, but he has already paid serious dividends tonight. This is Ethan Hanning, a Vanguard transfer. Now for Henry Wilson, who drives and scoops and misses. And it's Farrell Compton who's checked in that comes away with the rebound. Aztecs by a dozen with the ball. McKinney steps into a 3. 15-0 Aztecs. Wow. San Diego State 6 of 6 from the floor. Occidental is 0 of 7. Aztecs 63 points against UC San Diego. They've had 15 in less than 4 minutes here tonight. Aztecs perfect from the floor. Met in 2022, it was a decisive San Diego State win. Another turnover. Compton runs the floor, drives, and that pops out with the left hand. San Diego State started 6 of 6. In that game 2 years ago against Occidental, the Aztecs hit a program record 19 threes. And tonight they've already knocked down their first 3 tries from outside. Nasir Luna had 19 points in that victory for Occidental in their opener against Stanton and misses this short. Davis the rebound for the Aztecs. Quickly into the front court for Boyd. Now McKinney again, right wing three. Another for Wayne McKinney. What a start. The Aztecs are 7 of 8 from the floor and lead 18-0. So back-to-back games for San Diego State with a double-digit run. And a 12-0 run against the Tritons the other night. And an 18-0 start, back cut. And the reverse blocked away on the floor. Tigers have it and score their first points. Nasir Luna, the freshman from LA, who again had 19 points in that opening night victory for the Tigers. Ends the 18-0 run for the Aztecs to start it. And there will be wholesale substitutions for the Tigers in a moment. They've got 5 at the scorer's table. Now Guath on the low block. Baby hook, and he's got his first basket in the paint. So Guath has 8. Still looking for a first media timeout with San Diego State all over Occidental College tonight. Luna's got the only points for the Tigers. Henry Wilson straight on. That's off the side of the rim for B.J. Davis. Ahead for McKinney. McKinney pulls up again. Why not? And hits again. Wayne McKinney's got 11 points. And is 4 of 4 from the floor. How about that? For McKinney, who made some big plays late, had a steal against UC San Diego down the stretch in a tight game to help seal it. Another miss and a rebound. This is Boyd. Off for Compton. Compton spins, misses that strong. Rebounded by Sloan. 6 minutes in. Next whistle will bring us our first media timeout. All Aztecs. 23 first half points already. That 3 is short. Compton secures the rebound. Guath way downtown short. It's on the floor for Davis. Davis in the lane. 25-2. So Davis has 4. McKinney the third has 11. Magoon Guath has 8 as we get a stoppage on the foul against the Aztecs. It comes at 13-24. A furious, remarkable start for San Diego State.
Are you on Medicaid and in need of bladder control and incontinence products? Then stay tuned for a free offer from Active Style. At Active Style, we understand your needs and offer convenient home delivery of incontinence products for children and adults. And they may be available at no cost to you if you're Medicaid eligible. Our products have a super absorbent core that locks away wetness to keep you dry.
If you're on Medicaid, call now for your free sample.
If you or a loved one has mesothelioma or been diagnosed with another asbestos-related cancer, call now. An estimated $30 billion in court-ordered trusts have been set aside to pay out claims to asbestos victims. You may be able to receive compensation without ever going to court or filing a lawsuit. Thousands of hardworking men and women have been diagnosed with mesothelioma because manufacturers put profits ahead of safety. Manufacturers knew the risks of asbestos exposure for years, but knowingly manufactured and sold deadly asbestos-containing materials, putting millions of American workers at risk. These manufacturers have tried to avoid compensating their victims, but the courts have ordered them to set aside an estimated $30 billion in trust money for the victims of asbestos. Call now to see if you're entitled to a portion of the $30 billion. You could receive compensation without filing a lawsuit or going to court.
For your free legal consultation, call 800-574-3132. That's 800-574-3132. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
"26 seasons on the Mesa for Brian Dutcher, 8 as head coach. He's got 178 wins to 58 defeats. His Aztecs early lead Division III's Occidental College 25-2. The gauntlet begins next Monday night. Gonzaga will be here, number 4 in America. Then San Diego State will be in Las Vegas for the Players Era Festival, taking on Creighton and Oregon, and potentially Alabama or Houston. Could get Rutgers or Notre Dame. But tonight, trying to get to 2-0 in the absence of Miles Burr due to an ankle and Reese Waters due to a foot. Kimo Ferrari has entered, as has Taj DeGorville and Miles Heide. And there's a triple for the Tigers. They had full substitutions, 5 newcomers into the game for the Tigers. Aztecs, again, led by McKinney with 11. It was 18-0 before Occidental scored. It's now 25-5. Ferrari is open. The Brown transfer from San Diego. That spins out. On the floor, Compton got it back, and it ripped away. So that three-pointer by Ribeiro, Daniel Ribeiro, guard from Miami. First triple for the Tigers. It was 25-2 at the first media. Ferrari nails a triple. Set an Ivy League record last year, hit 10 threes in the game, scored 39 points on his senior night, helping secure an Ivy League tournament spot for Brown last year. San Diegan coming home for his final season. This three is long. Compton skies for the rebound, his third. Ahead for Ferrari, extra pass for McKinney, who's hit 3 first-half threes. Cross court, now McKinney driving, pulls up, pops out. Heidi, offensive rebound with the left hand. That's strong. Gets it back, and now it's called for a foul. So Heidi missed inside. And the foul against the Aztecs is their second. It's the first time Miles Heidi, the sophomore from North Bend, Washington, didn't score in 9 minutes off the bench against UCSD in the opener last week. Aztecs and Tigers. It's actually a series that's been played for a number of years, but really just the second time in modern history, or excuse me, third time. They met in 2010, they met 2 years ago, and they're meeting again here tonight. Inside a basket for the Tigers, that's Alex McCleary Brown. Excuse me, Alex McCleary Brown. This is Ferrari left alone. His second. Akimo Ferrari, whose only Division I offer out of Francis Parker School was Brown, considered this offseason a non-scholarship to play at Duke, elected to come home to San Diego State, a school he grew up rooting for, used to attend games at Viejas Arena as a kid. Makes it 31-7. Tough shot off the side of the backboard. Aztecs are 7 of 9 from 3 and leading by 24. Ferrari again has his third. Might want to save some for Monday night. The Aztecs are 8 of 10 from beyond the arc. It's just incredible. Again, the record for made threes in a game for San Diego State is 19. It came against this Occidental team. A couple of years ago, they've hit 8 already. We're less than 10 minutes in as B.J. Davis is back at the scorer's table. This three is short, and Ferrari's got the rebound on the floor. Ahead for DeGorville. Lost the handle, got it back. Ferrari really spreading him out. DeGorville in the corner. Open, has a three. The Aztecs have hit 9 of them. Ties DeGorville with the field goal. And for DeGorville, his first points in an Aztec uniform on that three. Played about 14 minutes the other night in the win over UC San Diego as a foul inside. Against the Aztecs, will stop the clock with 10-12 to go. It's all San Diego State, putting it lightly. They lead Occidental College 37-7 with 10-12 to play. The story has been
Vala is the easiest home-cooked meal I have ever had.
Take your barcode, and then you just hit scan.
Press that scan button.
And it's cooking for you.
So here's the fun part. I'm not doing anything. And just like that, 20 minutes later, it's done cooking my meal.
How good does this look?
You cannot get this from a microwave.
Tovala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Get it risk-free for 100 days at Tovala.com.
1 out of 8 women in the United States will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime. And the chances are you know at least one person who's been personally affected. But right now, you can help. It's simple. Donate your unwanted vehicle, RV, or trailer to the United Breast Cancer Foundation. It's the easiest way to contribute to one of the nation's leading charitable organizations. The process is fast, easy, and free. Not only will you be helping, but you'll also receive a tax deduction. The United Breast Cancer Foundation offers an array of programs and services that help and support families and individuals dealing with breast cancer. But we can't do it alone. We need your help. Simply give us a call to get started, and we'll schedule a pickup date that is convenient for you. If you have any questions you would like answered before initiating the donation process, please feel free to call us toll-free
Call 800-671-2632. That's 800-671-2632. 800-671-2632.
All right, all Aztecs 37-7. There's a look at the Occidental College bench. Brian Newhall, graduate of Oxy back in 1983 in his 36th season. He's done a really good job. He's won nearly 500 games. He took Occidental to the Division III Elite Eight, the only SCIAC school to advance to a Division III Elite Eight. This is a younger team. They did lose 3 double-digit scores from last season. And they're at the free throw line here. And the first is up and good for Jacob Hammermesh. Team captain in high school out of Needham, Massachusetts. And he makes a pair. 37-9. The story has been San Diego State's 9 made threes. They're 14 of 20 from the floor. Kimo Ferrari has hit 3 threes. Wayne McKinney has hit 3 threes. And now B.J. Davis straight on has hit a 3. Davis is 3 of 3 from the floor. McKinney's got 11. Ferrari's got 9. Davis has 7. Magoon Guath has hit 2 threes. He has 8. He's on the bench right now. DeMarshe Johnson Jr. has entered. The Aztecs, to put this in perspective, against UC San Diego in the opener at 24 points at the half. They've got 40 right now with 9:35 to play in the half and a turnover. 5th against the Tigers. Aztecs have turned it over just 1 time. Nasir Luna back in. Again, their leading scorer in their opener this past weekend in a win over Stanton at home, a game they led by as many as 26 points after trailing early in. Ethan Hanning is back in as well for the Tigers. 35th all-time meeting between these two schools. 32 of them came before 1954, though. They've played just 3 times in San Diego State's Division I era. Aztecs by 31, their largest lead. Against the zone. Nice pass from Ferrari, and Heidi has his first points of the season. So Heidi on the board. San Diego State has gotten scoring from nearly everyone here in the first half. 7th different Aztec to score in the first 11 minutes. Nick Boyd is back at the scorer's table. San Diego State in turquoise. And we'll explain that momentarily. Hanning, 15-footer. Short. DeGorville has it. This is the Nike N7 game. November is Native American Heritage Month. And how about Davis, the alley-oop for DeMarshe Johnson, who stuffs it. So it is Native American Heritage Month, and Nike has partnered with San Diego State to celebrate and support indigenous people, culture, and causes. And these jerseys will be auctioned off in support of those causes. 44-9, corner 3, short. DeGorville the rebound. Occidental in a 2-3. DeGorville straight on, pops out. Heidi the offensive rebound, though. Outside, he'll try a triple. Short. Offensive rebound to Marshe Johnson. In his 4th year on the Mesa. Pocket pass through the legs of Heidi, but saved by Ferrari. Shot clock at 10. DeGorville off balance. No. And they're going to play on here. Under 8 to play in the first half, all San Diego State. Aztecs have scored the last 7. They're shooting at 65% from the floor, and prior to the 3, Hanning had stepped out of bounds. Another media timeout on the floor, 44-9. San Diego State in control here at Viejas Arena. Aztecs by 35. Another look at the lob here on Yurview.
What do you do when your tire goes flat and there's no air anywhere? You reach for Bullseye Pro, the smarter, faster, hands-free way to fill it up with air. Bullseye Pro is equipped with a rechargeable power plant, smart pressure sensor, and custom nozzles. It's like the power of an air compressor in the palm of your hand. Get your complete Bullseye Pro inflation system for just $79.99 and get free shipping. Plus, we'll give you a 50% discount on a second one. Order now.
Are diapers destroying your confidence? Men's Liberty can help. Our discreet external device is safe, sanitary, and keeps you dry 24 hours, day and night. Step into the spotlight and do more of what you love with Men's Liberty. It's been ordered over 5 million times by thousands of satisfied fans. Call now to get a free week supply with your first order. There's no obligation, just the opportunity to try the most revolutionary solution to incontinence ever made. Unlike diapers, Men's Liberty is a long-term answer to dealing with incontinence. Make the choice to finally move forward with your life by calling Men's Liberty today. We'll answer all of your questions about how our completely unique device works and how Medicare can cover it. Dealing with expensive, uncomfortable diapers is no way to live. Men's Liberty lets you get back out there with more freedom and confidence to be you. Ready to find out more about our offer to get a free week supply? Then don't wait. Call Men's Liberty today.
Support Aztec basketball student athletes by becoming a Mesa member today. Mesa is the exclusive NIL partner for Aztecs men's and women's basketball, focused on connecting student athletes with local charity organizations and the San Diego community. Members receive exclusive experiences and access to the team. If you join tonight, you're entered for a chance to win a piece of exclusive Mesa merchandise. Make this season one to remember by contributing at mesa-aztecs.org. That's www.mesa-aztecs.org. And again, if you enter tonight, a chance to win exclusive Mesa merchandise. Aztecs holding a 35-point lead. Jared Coleman-Jones, turnaround, short. So JCJ, Jared Coleman-Jones back in, the Middle Tennessee State transfer, Magoon Guath as well, with Nick Boyd, BJ Davis, and Taj DeGorville for Brian Dutcher. Nice entry, feed, and score, and finish there for Henry Wilson. 44-11. Aztecs have hit 10 first-half threes. Again, the program record was done against Occidental 2 years ago, and they hit 19. It's actually the Viejas Arena record, not the program record. This is Guath, turns, short. Jared Coleman-Jones keeps it alive and is tied up, or is he fouled? He's fouled. That is the first personal foul against Occidental College. Aztecs still shooting 61%. They are 10 of 14 from three. The story is always the defense, as Jared Coleman-Jones is called for a walk. Again, against UC San Diego, the Tritons shot 32.8%. They shot just 18% in the first half. Tonight, Occidental is shooting 19% in the first half, just 4 of 21. Blitzed by the Aztecs early. It was 18-0 before the Tigers scored. Under 8 to play here in the first half. The next 4 is obviously a test for San Diego State. Beginning Monday night here at Viejas against Gonzaga. Shot clock at 3. And the jumper from Hanning won't go. And it was tipped ahead for Davis. In transition, tried to drop it off. It'll stay with the Aztecs. So Gonzaga Monday night. First time the Zags have been here since 2017. Led by veterans like Graham Ike. If you're an Aztec fan, you're familiar with the name. Gonzaga last year, Wyoming previously. Ryan Nemhard, the Aztecs have matched up against over the years. San Diego State, of course, won at the Kennel last year behind a really impressive game from Reese Waters. One of the toughest buildings in the country to win at, both the Kennel and here at Viejas. That was short from Jared Coleman-Jones, who hasn't scored in the first half. At 9 points and 9 rebounds in his Aztec debut against UC San Diego. Wayne McKinney III is at the scorer's table. Cleary Brown has it stripped away. Davis streaking down the floor and laying it up and in. So Davis has 9. He had 11 in the opener against UC San Diego on 4 of 8 shooting. Got a lot of accolades for what he did in a close scrimmage against UCLA. And it goes right back to San Diego State. 8 Occidental turnovers in the first half. Aztecs have committed just 2. San Diego State at 60% shooting. Occidental dropping back into a 2-3 zone. Low post Guath. Turns, puts it up, and in. You know, he's put on weight since he got here. He's got a strong frame for his wiry size. And has 10 points now in the first half. Second Aztec in double figures to join Wayne McKinney III, who has 11. Nearing 4 minutes to play in the half. Nice spin move. And blocked away, though, by Coleman Jones. Aztecs in the first half have 6 blocks, 3 of them for Guath. That's the second for Jared Coleman Jones. Good look at it from our crew. And another turnover. Turnovers adding up. 3-on-1. Davis to the rack. Pops out. And then a foul on the loose ball against San Diego State, their 4th. That's on Guath, his first. No Aztec has more than 1 foul. Occidental as a team has committed just 1 foul. San Diego State showing some full court pressure before dropping off. Davis on Luna as he tries to cross over. Now they're going to double near the timeline. Wilson into the corner for Ethan Hanning, who drills the triple. Ethan Hanning out of Orange. Vanguard transfer. Missed some time in the preseason due to injury. Has the 3-point basket. Just the second of the night for the Tigers, who will play another Division I team this year. It'll be UC San Diego. Actually back here at Lion Tree later this year. Guath spins out. Hit 2 early. He's got 10 for San Diego State. Brian Dutcher looking on as this 3 is short. But an offensive rebound by Hanning as he's fouled by B.J. Davis. That'll bring us to immediate timeout. San Diego State shooting 58% and leading Occidental 48-14. This is San Diego State basketball on Yurview on the Mountain West Network.
What if you never had to worry about what you could do? Because you could do anything. Anywhere could be the center of everywhere. And boundaries only existed to be pushed. So the only limit you faced was how big you could dream. What would you do then? Some pretty cool stuff, I bet. Yeah, that'd be some life. That'd be life unlimited.
Most men over 40 look into the mirror and see this, when they could be seeing this. Most men over 40 look into the mirror and see this, when they could be seeing this. Most men over 40 look into the mirror and see this, when they could be using this. Particle 6-in-1 Face Cream for Men, the first of its kind anti-aging cream designed specifically for men. Fights eye bags, dark spots, and wrinkles. Visit ParticleMen.com and use the promo code on your screen to receive 25% off your entire order. Plus, we've got free shipping and a 30-day money-back guarantee. www.ParticleMen.com. Because seeing is believing.
Steve Fisher Court, Viejas Arena. John Schaefer with you, Yurview in the Mountain West Network. It's been all San Diego State since the opening tip. Leading 18-0 at one point. It's now 48-14. 12 assists to 2 turnovers. 5 different Aztecs with multiple assists tonight. And the Aztecs have also hit 10 first-half threes on 15 attempts. Under 4 to play in the first half. Occidental College to our right. This is Ethan Hanning Shot clock at 3. Are they going to get a shot off? It'll be a long 3 from Wilson. He doesn't get it off as it's off the backboard and the side of the iron. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Brian Dutcher trying to get to 8-0 in his career as a head coach against non-Division I opponents. San Diego State, like most Division I programs, traditionally will play one of its regular season games against a non-D1 opponent. And with this group, 8 new players, all the younger players, there are benefits to work on these different units as McKinney misses the 3. Ferrari skies for the offensive rebound. Now Boyd will try his luck at the 3, and that's short. Again, they were white hot early from distance. I think 9 for their first 11, maybe 10 for the first 12. Under 3 to play in the first half. Atticus Boba is a freshman guard. He has entered from Washington State. Attempting a lot of threes against that 2-3 Occidental zone. And now Ethan Hanning steps on the sideline. Farrell Compton returns for Magoon Guath. Bernard Cassidy, a senior from Seattle, enters for Occidental. He will spell Henry Wilson, a junior guard from Columbia, Missouri. Occidental, located in Los Angeles, founding member of this SCIAC conference all the way back in 1915. Dunk attempt for Compton won't go from Jared Coleman-Jones. And the Aztecs without Miles Bird. That's the significant story around the game here tonight, out due to an ankle. Talk to Brian Dutcher post-game on San Diego Sports 760. We'll see if we can get an update on Bird's status moving forward. Shot clock at 5. Bounce pass right wing. Boba at 1 fouled, and he will get rewarded by going to the free throw line for 2. So Atticus Boba will go to the free throw line for Occidental. Foul on Farrell Compton is his second. Boba in the opener didn't score in that victory for Occidental over Stanton this past Saturday, 78-66 in LA. Right-handed shooter misses the first. Again, a team from Occidental that last year went 15-9, but replaces 3 double-digit scores. As this is up and through, and it's not just Division I that sees obviously wholesale roster changes. It's impacted Occidental heading into this year as well. Compton inside has his first points of the night. Aztecs halfway to 100 in the first half. Under 2 minutes to play now in the first stanza. Occidental just 20% shooting. San Diego State at 53% overall. Most of the damage from outside. 10 first half threes. As we'll get another whistle, and for another possession, Ethan Hanning stepped on the sideline. That is the 13th first half turnover for Occidental. Taj DeGorville returns, playing with Wayne McKinney III, Jared Coleman-Jones, Farrell Compton, and Kimo Ferrari. Aztecs closed that win the other night against UC San Diego with 4 guards, 1 forward, with Magoon Guath out. Working on multiple rotations here tonight. Coleman-Jones attacks and gets fouled and will be rewarded at the free throw line. So Coleman-Jones looking for his first points. Should he score at the free throw line here, he would be the 10th Aztec to score in the first half. No Tiger has scored more than 3 points in this game. Wayne McKinney III has led the way with 11. Magoon Guath has added 10. This is the first free throw attempt for San Diego State tonight, and it's off the side of the iron. Jared Coleman-Jones, really good player in Conference USA last year, 44% from beyond the arc. Hits 1 of 2, so he's the 10th Aztec in the first half to score. 51-15. as we got a whistle and an offensive foul. So another turnover against the Tigers. Under a minute to play in the first half. Next Monday night, again, San Diego State and Gonzaga. Zags a blowout win over Baylor in their opener, followed up with a win over Arizona State at home. As McKinney has another three. He's hit 4 in the first half. He's 5 of 7 from the floor and 4 of 5 from distance. And he's got a game-high 14 points. An answer at the other end. And that is Ethan Hanning. So Ethan Hanning hits the long jumper. It's 54-17. The difference is 4 seconds between the shot and game clock. As San Diego State holds here, they can't hold for a final shot, but they can hold until late in the game clock. Brian Dutcher calls out the play. McKinney looking for another triple. That's long. Rebounded on the weak side by Ribeiro. Game clock at 5. 3. Short. And that'll do it for a first half dominated by San Diego State at Viejas Arena. Aztecs 54% shooting, hit 11 threes, led by 14 from Wayne McKinney III and 10 from Agun Gwath, lead 14-10. Our halftime coverage after this break, all San Diego State at Viejas Arena. You're listening to Aztec Basketball on your view of the Mountain.
When you never have to worry about thinking too big, because you have a connection that's ready for anything. That's life unlimited. That's Spectrum.
With so many mesothelioma lawyers on television, how do you choose the right firm for you and your family? I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan, and here's my advice to you. Do your research. Results matter. Reputation matters. As America's largest injury firm, we have more offices, more lawyers, and more caring staff members than any other injury firm in the world. Last year alone, our team answered over 2 million of your calls and recovered over $1 billion for our clients. $30 billion was set aside for mesothelioma victims like you. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma, we'll come to you within 24 hours so our team can get to work right away. Wherever you are, whenever you want. Our goal is to get you as much as you deserve. Call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. There's only one Morgan & Morgan for the people.
You may want to attend college,
but you have a full-time job and kids that need your full-time attention.
How can you possibly attend college?
You learn online at South University.
Earn your degree any hour, any day, from anywhere.
And the credit transfer policies also make it easier to return to college.
The convenience of taking classes where you want.
The flexibility of taking classes when you want.
So you can become who you want.
South University Online.
1-800-234-8578.
All Aztecs at Viejas Arena leading Occidental College 54-17. And as we've seen tonight, a lot of new faces on this year's team. I've had the chance to interview every player on the roster over the course of the summer and fall to help fans get to know some of these new Aztecs. And for tonight's halftime, we're going to feature 2 players after the break. Get to know both Taj DeGorville and Middle Tennessee State transfer Jared Coleman-Jones. That's next right here on Your View and the Mountain West Network.
Spectrum delivers the fastest internet speeds. Gig Internet has enough speed to handle all of your needs, so you can game on multiple devices, work, video conference, and download large files with ease, and stream 4K movies in crystal clear quality with a reliability you can count on. And with Spectrum Advanced Wi-Fi, you get enhanced security for all your connected devices. If it's connected, it's protected. Spectrum delivers the most reliable internet experience.
Hi, and welcome everyone watching at home. We're here to remind you that we have agents standing by right now to answer your legal questions. So if you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, call now. Find out if you have a case and how much is potentially worth. I'm Gina Bellich, here with spokesman and TV personality Tom Mustin. So Tom, tell everyone watching at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, first off, thank you for having me here in the studio. Now, as far as who should call in, the answer is anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault should give us a call right now. Agents are standing by to answer any questions you may have and tell you how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. So what kind of calls are we seeing today?
Well, Gina, we're getting calls about all types of accidents, but the most common has been car accidents. So if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, take that first step and give us a call. We'll answer your questions and you'll find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. Call now.
Did he just leave?
Gravite, the new cologne for men by Particle. Visit trygravite.com. Use the promo code and get 25% off.
Bring him back, please.
Jared Coleman-Jones is a 6'10" senior forward from Jacksonville, Florida, who can score, rebound, and distribute. And most importantly now, is an Aztec.
I thought we needed size and strength. We needed to add that with Ladie graduating, and I think Jared is a perfect fit for that. He's versatile. He's got an ability to shoot the three. He's got an explosive first step for a guy his size, and yet he can really score on the block. So Jared's biggest adjustment is going to come at the defensive end, like most guys that join our program. But offensively, I think he's ready to go and be a major contributor in his final season of basketball.
All right, with new Aztec Jared Coleman-Jones, how do you see your game, and how can you collectively work with each other to continue to improve and help this team win?
You know, I feel like I'm a stretch big, but if I need to get physical, I will get physical. But at the end of the day, it's just about playing basketball and being a basketball player.
Is it true in high school you averaged a double-double? Or, excuse me, a triple-double?
In high school?
To average a triple-double with blocks means you must have had a career. Do you have any idea what your career high block number was for a game? It must be
17.
17. Wow. What do you think of this group, specifically the forwards and the centers?
You know, everybody is so talented. We all push each other. Like every day at practice, it's always us pushing each other. You know, us trying to make each other better. Even when we play one-on-one and we get to talking to each other a little bit, it's all love though, like super excited.
Spectrum delivers the fastest internet speeds. Gig Internet has enough speed to handle all of your needs, so you can game on multiple devices, work, video conference, and download large files with ease, and stream 4K movies in crystal clear quality with a reliability you can count on. And with Spectrum Advanced Wi-Fi, you get enhanced security for all your connected devices. If it's connected, it's protected. Spectrum delivers the most reliable internet experience.
Hi, and welcome everyone watching at home. We're here to remind you that we have agents standing by right now to answer your legal questions. So if you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, call now. Find out if you have a case and how much is potentially worth. I'm Gina Bellich, here with spokesman and TV personality Tom Mustin. So Tom, tell everyone watching at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, first off, thank you for having me here in the studio. Now, as far as who should call in, the answer is anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault should give us a call right now. Agents are standing by to answer any questions you may have and tell you how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. So what kind of calls are we seeing today?
Well, Gina, we're getting calls about all types of accidents, but the most common has been car accidents. So if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, take that first step and give us a call. We'll answer your questions and you'll find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. Call now.
1 out of 8 women in the United States will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime. And the chances are you know at least one person who's been personally affected. But right now, you can help. It's simple. Donate your unwanted vehicle, RV, or trailer to the United Breast Cancer Foundation. Not only will you be helping, but you'll also receive a tax deduction. If you have any questions you would like answered before initiating the donation process, please feel free to call us toll-free.
Call 800-671-2632.
Taj DeGorville is a 6'5" freshman guard from Las Vegas and a consensus 4-star recruit, and most importantly now, is an Aztec.
Taj has got what you want in a basketball player. At 6'5", he's got a 7-foot wingspan. I was most attracted to Taj with his playmaking ability. He throws guys open. So he may lead a guy into a basket that doesn't even know he's going to get a basket. He is a elite passer playmaker. And now he has an ability, he shoots the ball, he attacks to the rim with size and length. So Taj is another freshman that should have a major impact in his first year as an Aztec.
How do you describe your game?
I'm like all-around player. I feel like I can make people better. I just play basketball the right way. Like if I'm open, I'll shoot, of course. But I like to make my teammates better too. Like I feel like everybody should be eating. So.
What made the Aztecs the right fit for you?
I just see how they like develop their guards. They have like athletic wings that can do anything, defend, play offense. So I want to be like a place that believes in me and trusts me to be able to showcase everything I could do.
What do you think of the roster overall?
Like we're deep, at least 4 people per position. It's what you need in the program, honestly. Like it's gonna be really good to see.
How important is culture to you, and what does it mean to San Diego State?
It's really important. I mean, I feel like they have a winning culture here. They drill winning. They want to win, so they do anything it takes to win. That's where I want to be.
In the heart of San Diego, the city moves with purpose. Buildings rise, trains race, and the lights shine bright. For decades, SDSU basketball has forged its legacy. Champions rise, banners are hung, and trophies are claimed under the pressure of the spotlight.
The wait is finally over.
New faces. New expectations.
Same culture.
Leonard on the drive and the finish.
We want it all. One team. One purpose.
One goal.
The time is now.
Spectrum delivers the fastest internet speeds. Gig Internet has enough speed to handle all of your needs, so you can game on multiple devices, work, video conference, and download large files with ease, and stream 4K movies in crystal clear quality with a reliability you can count on. And with Spectrum Advanced Wi-Fi, you get enhanced security for all your connected devices. If it's connected, it's protected. Spectrum delivers the most reliable internet experience.
Shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day. We can help you save more than 50% on life insurance, whether you need $100,000 or $10 million in coverage.
Even with high blood pressure, SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
Our licensed insurance agents aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find your best rate.
My $500,000 policy is only $18 a month. That's half of what I was paying before.
Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected.
Visit our website or call 800-281-2967 to get started today. That's 800-281-2967. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
If you or someone you know has been exposed to asbestos and you now suffer from mesothelioma or lung cancer, you could be entitled to significant cash compensation. Hi, I'm Paula Haddock here with spokesman Rob Wolf. So Rob, please share with the viewers at home, who should be calling in right now?
Well, just like you said, Paula, if you or anyone you know have been exposed to asbestos and now suffer from mesothelioma or from lung cancer, you may be entitled to significant compensation.
Thanks, Rob. Call now.
Support Aztec basketball student athletes by becoming a Mesa member today. Mesa is the exclusive NIL partner for Aztec men's and women's basketball. focused on connecting student athletes with local charity organizations and the San Diego community. Members receive exclusive experiences and access to the team, and if you join tonight, you'll be entered for a chance to win a piece of exclusive Mesa merchandise. Make this season one to remember by contributing at www.mesa-aztecs.org. Again, be entered for a chance to win exclusive merchandise from Mesa at mesa-aztecs.org. Let's get to the first half highlights here from Viejas. It's all San Diego State. 54-17. San Diego State in the first half, 54% shooting, 58% from beyond the arc. They've done it in all different ways. Offense, defense, and from beyond the arc. Magoon Guath once again impacted the game at both ends. He had 3 first-half blocks. Initially, San Diego State was able to get downhill, and then they started hitting triples. 10 for their first 12, 11 for 19. Again, the program record came against Occidental College 2 years ago, and they hit 19. And they've hit 11 already, so they're pacing for more than 19 here tonight. But it's been a combination of inside and outside. And again, 33 of the 54 points on triples. And San Diego State also forcing turnovers, 13 in the first half, building this 54-17 lead. Aztecs led by Wayne McKinney III with 14 points. Magoon Guath has 10. Here's some additional first half numbers for the Aztecs. Again, 54% shooting, plus 2 on the glass. How about 13 assists to 2 turnovers? And Occidental College, a little bit like UC San Diego, just 22% shooting. Remember, UC San Diego, 18% in the first half in the opener. San Diego State's 54 points are the Aztecs' highest scoring first half total since they scored 59 against Occidental 2 years ago. And this is the largest lead at the half since the game against St. Catherine back in 2013. Aztecs have never lost in an N7 game, 10-0, trying to get to 11-0 here tonight. Huddling up to begin the second half. Again, the final tune-up before the stretch that includes Gonzaga at Viejas, Creighton, Oregon, and then potentially Alabama, Houston, Rutgers, or Notre Dame. San Diego State is going to take on some of the premier big men in the country over the next 2 weeks as Brian Dutcher looks on, pacing by the Aztecs sideline. Again, Graham Ike at Gonzaga, Ryan Kalkbrenner at Creighton. Oregon senior center Nate Biddle is back. Has already had a good start to his year as well. So that's what's to come for the Aztecs. But again, an encouraging start here tonight as the long jumper spins out. But an offensive rebound run down by Micah Bro, who scored 18 points in Occidental's victory in their opener this past weekend. We didn't see a lot of Bro in that first half. Played just 7 minutes, didn't score. Ethan Hanning leads Occidental with 5 points. Foul against the Tigers is just their 4th personal foul of the game. Aztecs led 18-0, lead by 37 at the intermission. Jared Coleman-Jones is doubled. Finds a cut and Guath nearly walks in the paint. Banks his way inside and gets fouled. Could have been whistled for a travel. And Guath will get 2 at the free throw line. Guath in the first half, 12 minutes. One of the more intriguing prospects in recent San Diego State men's basketball history. He's had 6 blocks already in parts of 2 games on the Mesa this year, and he makes the first free throw. It's one thing to call someone a true rim protector, and then it's another to see the way he plays. And that long wingspan, 7 feet tall, now over 200 pounds, has put on a good amount of weight since getting here over a year ago out of Euless, Texas. And offensively, you've seen him stretch the floor, so he can play the 3. He can play the 4. And of course, with that wingspan, he can play the 5. Spin from Bro as he scores inside on McKinney, falling over. Quickly, the Aztecs the other way into the front court. Nick Boyd tonight has attempted just 2 shots. He's got 2 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. He distributes for McKinney. On the perimeter, Davis. Wide open look at a 3 ball. That's off the back heel. Rebounded by the Tigers. That's Henry Wilson, the junior guard. Right side, Nasir Luna, who was limited to 2 points on 1 of 3 shooting in the first half after scoring 19 in his Occidental debut on Saturday. Wilson on Jared Coleman-Jones, trying to muscle his way inside, throws it away. Now B.J. Davis racing the floor, uncontested, easy layup. B.J. Davis has 11. He is the third Aztec in double figures. Kimo Ferrari not far off with 9. 10 different Aztecs have scored. Pull up from the elbow, short from Luna. Rebounded by the Aztecs. They want to run. Pocket pass there. Too much to handle for Jared Coleman-Jones. Aztecs had just a couple of turnovers in the first half. That's just their third of the night. Hanning off for Luna, who hits the 3 and is fouled by Boyd. And a chance at a 4-point play for Nasir Luna. His second field goal. Occidental, their third 3. They had started 2 of 13 from distance. Another look at Boyd closing and getting whistled for the foul. Not a ton of personals in this game. The two teams have combined for 12 fouls in a fast-moving first 20-plus minutes at Viejas Arena. Against this 2-3 zone, see how San Diego State attacks. They saw some matchup zone from UC San Diego in the opener last week. Boyd weaving, trying to finish and scoring. Nick Boyd has his second field goal. He's got 4. Quickly ahead though, Bro, and he's blocked by Guath again. The 4th for Magoon. Comes on the guard, Micah Bro, as Guath will get a breather. Taj DeGorville is in. Wayne McKinney III will check out. Again, Miles Heide enters off the bench. San Diego State without Miles Bird. Luna high off the glass for 2. Occidental 3 of 6 from the floor in the second half after shooting just 20% in the first half. 60-25. Boyd is open. Bounces one for Heide. Cross court, Davis. 3 is good for B.J. Davis. Second for him tonight. It's the first second half 3-pointer for the Aztecs. They're 12th overall. And now Davis has matched McKinney with 14 points to lead all scorers. It's been balanced with Davis, McKinney, Guath, Ferrari. Long 3, short. DeGorville on the run out. For Boyd, long triple in the air. Gets it to go. Nick Boyd's first 3. San Diego State is going to flirt with that program record for made 3s in the game, which is 19. They've got 13 already with 16 minutes to play. See if they equal it or surpass it here tonight. Again, the record came against these Tigers 2 years ago. Bro, step back. Contested, high off the glass, second chance. Henry Wilson back for Luna, long 3 in the air. Swish. Nasir Luna, he's got 11, and 9 of them have come in the second half for Luna. So he's come to life. Got a lot of opportunities in the preseason, played well in their opener, has played well in the second half. As Boyd has another 3, he's hit him on back-to-back possessions. San Diego State has hit 14 threes on 23 attempts. This is Bro cutting on DeGorville, and the reach and foul against Taj comes with 15:19 to play. San Diego State has a 41-point cushion. They've outscored Occidental in the second half, 15-11. And you're watching San Diego State basketball on Yurview and the Mountain West Network.
What if you never had to worry about what you could do? Because you could do anything. Anywhere could be the center of everywhere. And boundaries only existed to be pushed. So the only limit you faced was how big you could dream. What would you do then? Some pretty cool stuff, I bet. Yeah, that'd be some life. That'd be life unlimited.
Patriotic Hearts es un programa de donación de automóviles basado en veteranos que ofrece recoger tu automóvil viejo gratuitamente ahora mismo. Acudiremos a ti a cualquier parte del país. No pagues impuestos y tarifas por un automóvil que ya no necesitas. Puedes donarlo con una simple llamada telefónica. ¿Escuchaste bien? Recogeremos tu auto, camioneta o minivan que ya no deseas gratuitamente. Ya sea que esté funcionando o no, lo remolcaremos de gratis. Y además, tu donación califica para una deducción anual de impuestos. Y el dinero recaudado con la venta de tu automóvil ayudará a veteranos y sus familias. Es un proceso fácil. Entonces recuerda, si tienes un automóvil que ya no deseas, ya sea que funcione o no, puedes donarlo y ayudarás a apoyar a veteranos. Obtendrás un reembolso de impuestos y recogeremos o remolcaremos tu auto de gratis. Aceptamos autos, camionetas y minivans. Llama ahora al número que ves en pantalla.
San Diego State has not looked back after scoring the first 18 points tonight against Occidental College. John Schaefer with you on Your-View here from Steve Fisher Court at Viejas Arena. Good look in at the Aztec huddle and the coaching staff and the 8th-year head coach Brian Dutcher. He got at San Diego State to the Final Four 2 years ago. Played Occidental that year, won big. On their way to a big win here tonight with 15-19 remaining. Micah Bro from the baseline for Occidental will put it in as we get a whistle and a hold off the ball against who? Against the Aztecs. Second foul against Miles Heide. Magoon Guath with 4 blocks. Most by an Aztec freshman since at least the 1996-97 season, and he's had 7 of them in 2 games. Luna, runner. He's had a nice second half. Nasir Luna has 13, 11 of them come in the second half. 69-30. Heide, Compton, DeGorville, so 3 underclassmen. Actually 4 with PJ Davis and Nick Boyd, the veteran. DeGorville 3, long. Heide fights for the offensive rebound. Now Davis trying to bounce one for Compton on the baseline. It's a kick. 3 other Mountain West games tonight. Colorado State at Moby beat Denver 74-65. New Mexico will beat Texas A&M Corpus Christi tonight at the Pit. They lead by 16 with 3 minutes to play, 89-73. And Boise State beat non-D1 Corbin 100-65 at Extra Mile Arena in Boise, Idaho. Boyd spotting up, pops out. Compton fighting for it, and this is going to be a foul on the floor against Occidental. Top 25 tonight, Champions Classic, #1 Kansas over Michigan State, 77-69. Duke and Kentucky in a good one. Good one with 4 minutes to play. Duke leads Kentucky 67-66. Kimo Ferrari, a point away from double figures, has entered. Played a couple of minutes in the opener. Corner 3 for Davis is an air ball, but Heide is there to finish. Heide, his second field goal. So Heide has 4. So this young group with the veteran Kimo Ferrari out there right now for Brian Dutcher. He's gotten a chance to look at a lot of different lineups here tonight. Spins out to Goreville, weak side. Quickly ahead, Heide tried to put it home with one hand, is fouled. And we'll get a couple of free throws here at 14:05. Heide went way up to try to corral and got pushed in the process. So Miles Heide will go to the free throw line. Another look at the heave from DeGorville to Heide. Mentioned it, I think, in the opener that he played in every game last year, which was impressive because he played behind one of the best big men in the country in Jaden Ledee, who won the Karl Malone Award for the best power forward in the country as Heide misses the first free throw. You've heard Brian Dutcher say a lot how with big men it can take additional time to develop, and Miles fully aware of that. saw progress throughout his freshman year, and he'll be counted on heavily here as a sophomore as he misses a couple of free throws. Aztecs have not gone to the line much tonight at all. And just 3 of 6 from the free throw line now. Back cut, McCleary Brown, air ball. Heidi's got it, ahead for Ferrari. Ferrari gets it back, passes up a 3 for Compton, who's fouled. 13:39 to play. Pharaoh Compton in less than 2 weeks will head back home, so to speak, Las Vegas, Nevada, for the Players Era Festival, along with ties to Goreville. Miles Bird's family now calls Las Vegas home as well. Again, Bird out due to an ankle here tonight. We'll get an update postgame from Brian Dutcher on Miles Bird's status moving forward. Aztecs have done this without Bird and Waters. De Goreville, corner triple is good. So De Goreville and Compton in the same freshman class, longtime friends, played together on the AAU circuit. And they don't look like freshmen. De Goreville with that 7-foot wingspan. Pharaoh Compton, I think it's a 7'4" wingspan. Compton, top prospect in the state. De Goreville right there with them. Underneath a miss, and Compton's got it. Ferrari, extra pass. Good movement to start the possession. Occidental man-to-man. Cross court. Ferrari straight on. Off the mark. Loose ball to Occidental. San Diego State still 15 of 28 from 3. This is an air ball. Might have hit the front of the rim. And that ball on the end line back to San Diego State. Couple of substitutions for Occidental. Freshman guard Atticus Boba back into the game. Alex McCleary Brown is out there. Mateo Tangon is a 6-foot junior from Merced in the game as well. Jacob Hammermesh. No look feed to Heidi, who's doubled momentarily. No look for De Goreville. And he's got another from distance. De Goreville has 9. His third 3. And the Aztecs have hit 16 tonight. 3 away from matching a program record for most made threes in the game. Still 12 minutes to go. This is Bobo. Now right wing 3, short. And Davis skies for it. Davis runs the floor. Davis up and under with the Euro is fouled. And he will be at the line after immediate timeout. San Diego State has scored 8 straight. Cruising tonight at Viejas, leading 77-30. You're watching San Diego State basketball on Yurview in the Mountain West.
When you never have to worry about thinking too big? Because you have a connection that's ready for anything. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Last year in California, there were 200,000 car crashes. When a car crash happens, it's important to have an experienced attorney on your side. The Barnes firm has years of experience handling thousands of car crash cases. We will give you the support you need and help to get the best result possible. If you are injured in a car crash, call the Barnes firm now for your free consultation.
The Barnes firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services. Have you been sexually assaulted or harassed in an Uber? Lawsuits allege rideshare companies failed to properly screen drivers, putting passengers' safety at risk. If you've experienced sexual assault or harassment during an Uber ride, you may be entitled to compensation.
Call Sokolov Law today at 1-800-801-5512, 1-800-801-5512. That's 1-800-801-5512. I'm a paid non-attorney spokesperson.
San Diego State 77, Occidental 30. There's Magoon Guath, who has the most blocks in a game for an Aztec freshman since at least 1996-97. He's one of 4 Aztecs in double figures. Look at the underclassmen. Guath, the freshman. B.J. Davis, in his sophomore year, has 14 points on 6 of 9 shooting. He's got 5 steals and 3 assists and 4 rebounds as well. First free throw is good for Davis, who now has 15 points to lead the Aztecs. Make it 16 for BJ. From 18-0 to 79-30. Still 12 minutes to play. Compton steals it up high. Now racing the floor. Look out! Pharaoh Compton with the left hand. 4 for Compton. His second field goal off the steal. San Diego State cashing in 16 turnovers tonight. 24 points off those turnovers. So nearly 2 points per turnover for San Diego State here tonight. Here's another. And they cash in again. Ferrari running, nearly walked. DeGorville in transition. Tries another and has another. Taj has 4 threes. It's the 17th for the Aztecs as we keep our eye on that magic number of 19, the program record. Really the only thing hanging in the balance in the final 10-plus minutes tonight. Left side, Boba. Drops it off for Hammermesh. Misses it short. Compton knocks it away. It'll stay with Occidental. Jared Coleman-Jones, Wayne McKinney III return. Another look. Compton high above the rim. And Taj DeGorville, his longtime friend out of Las Vegas, Nevada. His 4th triple. 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists for Taj. The Aztecs have 19 assists to 3 turnovers. And I don't care who you're doing that against. That's impressive. Unselfish basketball. Blocked from McKinney on Mateo Tangon. Ahead for DeGorville. Inside, Guath, look out! What a show tonight for San Diego State at both ends. Tough shot, short, as we get a whistle off the ball against, it looks like Guath. Here it is again. Guath, how high above the rim was he there? How many feet above the rim was Guath? Well, you're looking at the youth on display with Guath and Compton and DeGorville and Davis. And San Diego State really showing off its depth tonight without Bird and Waters. And I get it, not against a Division I opponent, but impressive nonetheless. Bro pulls up, elbow jumper, short. Jared Coleman-Jones has the rebound, his 3rd. This is McKinney, who was hot from outside in the first half. Hit 4 first half threes. That's 14 points. Free throw line, Coleman-Jones. Now facing up. Pulling up. Popped out. Guath fouled on his way back. Just the 2nd rebound for Magoon, but then again, San Diego State is shooting 60% from the floor. They haven't missed a ton. He has 14 points, a couple of threes, an alley-oop slam, 4 blocks, and he's done it in 17 minutes. No Aztec has played more than 23 minutes tonight. Nobody's going to play 30. For Brian Dutcher, they're going to have about a week off in preparation for Gonzaga. They'll play Monday night as the free throws a swish for Guath. He's got 15, 1 off B.J. Davis. He's pacing the team with 16. Just the 6th all-time meeting between San Diego State and Gonzaga. Aztecs lead the series 3 wins to 2, including last year at the Kennel. A touchdown earlier, a couple of makes for Guath. Last meeting here was a good one, a 72-70 win back in 2017. Brian Dutcher's first year as the head coach on the Mesa for the Aztecs. Looking at that box score the other night, I want to say Jalen McDaniels played well in that game. Trey Kell for the Aztecs. There's a jumper for Ethan Hanning. Hanning's got 7. He's done it on 3 of 11 shooting. Occidental shooting just 24% from the floor. Aztecs will see if they can crack 100 tonight. Short. And on the floor, Occidental has it. San Diego State has 28 consecutive wins when scoring 100 or more points. There's a steal. 2-on-1 the other way. DeGorville up high for Coleman Jones, who was fouled underneath by Henry Wilson. 20 assists tonight on 32 made field goals. DeGorville has a number of them himself. DeGorville, 5 assists, no turnovers for the freshman. 8:23 to play. Jared Coleman Jones, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, does not have a field goal in this game. Now 2 of 3 from the line. He's 0 for 3. Miles Heide returns as Guath will head back to the bench with that 16-point and 18-minute effort with the 4 blocks. Second is strong. And that's pretty remarkable. Just a second college game. Hitting a couple of threes, impacting the game again as the rim protector, 7 blocks in 2 games. Hammer mesh inside for Micah Bro, who's blocked by Heide but fouled in the process as well. San Diego State on a 20-2 run, leads by 57 points. Another look at the foul on Heide. 5th team foul against San Diego State in the second half. Is the second on Heide here tonight. No Aztec has more than 2 personals. And no Occidental Tiger has more than 2 either. Micah Bro misses the first free throw. Every Aztec who has played has scored tonight. A couple of misses at the line from Occidental. Coleman Jones on the attack. No look. McKinney cuts but misses inside. Really nice find from DeGorville, who's played a ton really in the preseason. UCLA and then the exhibition game here and then against UC San Diego. He's really gotten a lot of opportunities. And again, without Waters, without Bird, those opportunities only increasing for guys like DeGorville and Ferrari. Long 3 is off the side of the iron. So the takeaway tonight won't just be what happened on floor, but also the health of Miles Bird moving forward, who had one of the great lines for a player in the first week of the college basketball season nationally with the 20 points, 8 rebounds, 5 steals, 4 blocks, 3 assists against UC San Diego. But again, rolled the ankle yesterday and was unavailable here today. Coleman Jones. That's off the back heel. DeGorville inside, though, is able to clean up and finish. Taj DeGorville has 14 points. He is one of 5 Aztecs in double figures, and he comes away with the steal and runs the floor and finds McKinney, who spins and finishes. Beautiful basketball by San Diego State tonight. Brings some of the crowd to its feet with less than 8 minutes to play. Aztecs on the way for 100-plus points. Hammer mesh, missed it strong. Coleman Jones cleans up, runs the floor for McKinney. DeGorville, why not? Long. Aztecs again, if it's 17 threes tonight, the program record is 19. And that'll bring us to immediate timeout. It's a 24-2 run. It's 93-32. Wayne McKinney, one of 5 Aztecs in double figures here on Yurview and the Mountain West Network.
Spectrum delivers the fastest internet speeds. Gig Internet has enough speed to handle all of your needs, so you can game on multiple devices, work, video conference, and download large files with ease, and stream 4K movies in crystal clear quality with a reliability you can count on. And with Spectrum Advanced Wi-Fi, you get enhanced security for all your connected devices. If it's connected, it's protected. Spectrum delivers the most reliable internet experience.
Friend, do you remember when it felt good to withdraw your cash from the bank to expand a business, go on vacation, or buy a new car? Well, today, withdrawing your own cash has become a very risky business, according to The Secret War, a shocking new research report. I just read it. And folks, I was amazed to learn why banks are now required to spy on us for the government and then report any suspicious or unusual behavior. I suggest you get The Secret War free. Just call the number on the screen, no charge, from the folks at Swiss America. And get this, did you know simply spending cash today may be enough to have you branded as a potential criminal? That's right. The new war on cash is really a war against all freedom-loving Americans. The Secret War is yours free, so call the number on the screen and you can tell them Pat Boone gave you the number.
All right, all Aztecs tonight at Viejas Arena on their way for 100 with 6:14 to play, leading 93-32. It was 18-0. Every Aztec that has played has scored. And now Brian Dutcher goes deeper to his bench. Desai Lopez, Ryan Schwartz, Cam Leween, along with DeMarshe Johnson and Miles Heide right now. 93-32. It's just the third meeting between these two teams since 2010. Played them with Kawhi back that year, went to a Sweet 16. Played Occidental 2 years ago, went to a national championship game. And would love to have this result in the Sweet 16 run or further again here in 2025. So that ends what had been a 1 of 12 stretch from the field for Occidental. Lopez drives. And Heide walks. Again, 35th all-time meeting. When they met in 2010-11, it was a 93-50 win. Kawhi, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Aztecs went 34-3 into the Sweet 16. 2 years ago, it was a 95-57 win. San Diego State goes to the national championship game. Aztecs with a rare turnover. They've had 4 tonight. This is Nasir Luna, who's been a bright spot on offense. 13 points on 5 of 10 shooting. Henry Wilson drives the baseline and steps out of bounds. 20 Occidental turnovers. DeMarshe Johnson had an alley-oop slam in the first half. So 10 Aztecs have played, but now 13 have scored. Or excuse me, 10 Aztecs have scored, but now 13 have played. So we'll see if Lopez, Schwartz, and Leween can get on the board here in the final 5 minutes. Lopez off for Leween. A couple of non-scholarship players in right now for Brian Dutcher. Foul against Occidental is their 9th. So 1-1 coming up. Brian Dutcher always coaching. Even in a 93-34 game. Just game number 2 for the Aztecs. As Leween misses the free throw, but he able to keep it alive on the offensive glass. Heide powering his way inside and finishing. 6 points for Miles Heide. Aztecs with 95 points here tonight. They were held to 63 in the opener against UC San Diego. Hanning drills the triple. He's got 10. He's the second Tiger in double figures. Hanning, 4 of 12 shooting. Luna, 5 of 10 shooting, has 13. They have led the way for Occidental tonight. 95-37, nearing 4 minutes to play. Heidi, mid-post. Again, muscling his way inside, putting it up with the hook, pops out. Johnson's putback won't fall. Good athletic move from Demarche Johnson, but just couldn't push it home. Luna, and he knocks down another 3. That's the 3rd for Luna. It's the 6th for Occidental. And it's 95-40. Inside 4 minutes to play. Schwarz open. 3 in the air. That's off the back iron. Loose ball for Heidi. Outside Lewin. He'll try the 3. That's off the back of the iron. Couple of good looks from Schwarz and Lewin. Bro. Free throw line pull up. Off the back heel. Heidi the rebound. Occidental has shot 29% for the game. Demarche Johnson Jr., that pops out. Another offensive rebound, though, for the Aztecs. San Diego State +8 on the glass. That's short. Now Bro on the run out. Ahead for Hanning, who lays it in. 95-42. It's an 8-0 Occidental College Tigers run. Under 3 to play. Kimo Ferrari is at the scorer's table for SDSU. Aztecs are going to improve to 11-0 all-time in these N7 turquoise uniforms. As Schwarz misses the 3 short. San Diego State has hit 17 threes in this game. There's an air ball from Ethan Hanning, which will bring us to our final media timeout. 2:16 to play from Viejas Arena. 95-42. You're watching Aztec basketball on Yurview and the Mountain West Network.
What if you never had to worry about what you could do? Because you could do anything. Anywhere could be the center of everywhere. And boundaries only existed to be pushed. So the only limit you faced was how big you could dream. What would you do then? Some pretty cool stuff, I bet. Yeah, that'd be some life. That'd be life unlimited.
I was injured in a car crash. I had no idea how much my case was worth. I called the Barnes firm.
When a truck hit my son, I had so many questions about his case. I called the Barnes firm. It was the best call I could have made.
Your case is often worth more than insurance offers. Call the Barnes firm to find out what your case could be worth. We will help you get the best result possible.
The Barnes firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million.
Here's an important message from the U.S. Med Diabetes Solution Center. If you have diabetes, you know the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce your pain right away. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. So call us right now to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. U.S. Med. Better service. Better care.
A great job by our crew here tonight at Viejas Arena. Steve Fisher Court, our director Daniel Oshman, our executive producer Andrew Burton. My name is John Schaefer. San Diego State 95, Occidental College 42. Tigers have actually scored the last 8 points in this game. San Diego State has gone deeper onto its bench here over the last 4 or 5 minutes. Aztecs are going to be 2-0 when Gonzaga gets here next Monday night. This game was played in front of 12,366. Lopez out for Lewin. Shot clock at 5. Will pull up. Long jumper. Short. Ferrari keeps it alive. Schwarz. Jump pass. Lewin again in the corner. And that's short. So Lewin, Schwarz, and Lopez haven't yet scored. And about 90 seconds to play. Tonight's been about the balance for Brian Dutcher, the defense, Occidental still under 30%, and about staying healthy. And again, that's one thing the Aztecs have had to battle here early on. Reese Waters, Miles Bird dealing with injuries. Waters out for the foreseeable future because of a foot injury, and Miles Bird left yesterday's practice with an ankle injury. A couple of free throws coming up for Alex McCleary Brown. Second foul on Kimo Ferrari. And the free throw's off the mark. Occidental 4 of 8 from the free throw line. San Diego State 8 of 13. What's to come for San Diego State is Gonzaga, Creighton, Oregon, and then TBA at that Players Era Festival in Las Vegas. Before conference play is going to begin against Fresno State December 4th. So as Aztec fans know, the schedule will stiffen significantly heading up here in November. That three short. Ferrari skies for the loose ball and the rebound, but stepped out of bounds. Mountain West going to a 20-game league schedule here in 2024-25, means conference games in December. And San Diego State's conference opener again will be at the Save Mart Center in Fresno December 4th. Is that a turnover against Occidental? I missed it. To our right. They've had 21 of them here tonight. They're minus 17 in turnovers, and San Diego State has scored 32 points off those 21 turnovers. About a point and a half per turnover. Under a minute to play. Schwartz got it! 18 threes for the Aztecs. Ryan Schwartz with his first field goal. Been with the program for a number of years. Occidental scores 98-45. Can the Aztecs get to 100? That's what the crowd is clamoring for. Lewin has it poked away. Could be the final offensive possession for the Aztecs. Lopez driving. And no, but there's the putback from DeMarshe Johnson. And the Aztecs do clear the century mark tonight with 100. Luna leans in, and a foul is going to go against San Diego State. I think Lewin. Fighting with McCleary Brown. 22 seconds to play, and the Aztecs are going to finish with 100 points because they will not attempt another shot in this game. I think it was 28 consecutive wins. It is 28 coming into this when scoring 100 points, make it 29 straight. Can't ask for a lot more. 18 made threes, 50% shooting, holding Occidental under 30%. 5 players in double figures. $100-47. Aztecs will not likely attempt another shot in this game, or will they? We'll see. They may. As the final seconds tick off here. Schwartz, another three try. Short. Here comes McCleary Brown. And he's fouled with 2 seconds to play. It's not often you get to see extended run for some of the non-scholarship players, Ryan Schwartz, Cam Lewin, Desai Lopez. So nice to see them get rewarded because of the work they do behind the scenes, right? Day in and day out with the scholarship players, getting opportunities here tonight. As the free throw from McCleary Brown is good. He's got 6. Aztecs 2 of their last 13, not going to matter in a 100-49 win here tonight at Viejas Arena. San Diego State is 2-0. Gonzaga awaits Monday night at Viejas Arena. San Diego State raced to that large lead, 18-0. Led big at the break and win it by 51. Essentially doubling up the Occidental College Tigers, 100-49. Aztecs 2-0. Occidental 1-1. Gonzaga will be here Monday night at 7 p.m. at Viejas Arena. We'll have post-game coverage on San Diego Sports 760 and hear from Brian Dutcher. San Diego State gets Gonzaga to begin this difficult stretch in November. My name is John Schaefer. All Aztecs tonight on Yurview and the Mountain West Network.
When you never have to worry about thinking too big, because you have a connection that's ready for anything. That's life unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Did you know that every 40 seconds a child is reported missing? That's 2,000 children every single day. But there is a nonprofit organization dedicated to finding these missing kids. It's called Find the Children, and it relies on a car donation program to sustain its mission. You can play a part in this important mission by donating your unwanted vehicle regardless of its condition. By donating an unwanted car, you can contribute to the protection of our children and help bring the missing ones back into the loving arms of their families. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction for your generous donation, and we'll arrange for a fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Find the Children not only helps find missing children but also empowers kids with educational materials to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have successfully reunited countless children with their families, restoring hope and healing broken hearts. The time to make a difference is now. Don't hesitate. Call the number on your screen right now. Donate your unwanted vehicle and let's work hand in hand to bring these kids home safely.
Are you on Medicaid and in need of bladder control and incontinence products? Then stay tuned for a free offer from Active Style. At Active Style, we understand your needs and offer convenient home delivery of incontinence products for children and adults. And they may be available at no cost to you if you're Medicaid eligible. Our products have a super absorbent core that locks away wetness to keep you dry.
If you're on Medicaid, call now for your free sample.
After my car accident, I wondered what my case was worth, so I called the Barnes firm.
When that car hit my motorcycle, insurance wasn't fair, so I called the Barnes firm. It was the best call I could have made.
At the Barnes firm, our injury attorneys work hard to get you the best result possible. Call us now and find out what your case could be worth. You might be surprised.
The Barnes firm, injury attorneys, call 1-800-8-MILLION.
These are just a few of the over 500,000 happy Audient hearing aid customers. They now live a better life because they hear better. And they hear better because they purchased a full pair of Audient Atom 2s for only $189. The Atom 2 is a tiny, nearly invisible over-the-counter hearing aid. They've got unsurpassed sound quality and only $189 a pair. And so easy to order. Call Audient.
1-800-406-6934.
Miss anything from the show or just want to see it again? See all the videos we have online at sportsstarsoftomorrow.com.
For this week's Sports Star Spotlight, we're headed to the Chicago area for a versatile defensive lineman. A few miles west of downtown Chicago, you'll find Fenwick High School. It's a private college preparatory school in Oak Park, Illinois.
Fenwick High School is a very high academic high school with a strong tradition of athletics in the Chicago Catholic League, which is one of the, in my opinion, premier conferences of high school athletics in all of the country.
It was here at Fenwick that Nate Marshall got a suggestion that changed the course of his future. He always thought he'd be a basketball player, especially considering his grandfather, Ken Norman, played 10 years in the NBA, and his mother, Cara Smith, was a great player at DePaul.
So that played a big role in his desire to want to try to play basketball and make a career out of it. And of course, I pushed him. I used to play with him in the driveway a lot. So one of those things where we just kept it fun and competitive as a family.
You know, basketball runs in the family. It's in my blood. Why not play it? But as I got older and better, bigger, all that, my grandpa started telling me play football. My dad, my mom, they all told me to play football.
So while his family had mentioned football to him, he still wasn't sure he wanted to play it in high school. But that changed the summer before his freshman year.
I had to take a summer math class, and there was a coach named Coach Bolton.
The freshman line coach, who's also an alumni of the school, was teaching summer school and pushed him to get out there, and thank God he did.
Trials come, I was on the field, and ever since that day, I loved it. So
The more Nate tried football, the more he liked it, and not just on game days either.
He brings the juice. He brings the juice. He brings high energy. When he's out there, he's not going through the motions, and that's one of the biggest things I've been appreciative of when you have such a high-profile kid. It's easy to kind of look at practice as, man, I don't need to do this. He's never approached it like that one time.
Nate, who is now 6 feet 4 inches tall and 265 pounds, has played tight end and wide receiver for the Friars. But the bigger he's gotten, the more he loves the feeling he gets when he plays defensive end and sacks the quarterback.
I like hitting people. It gives you a good adrenaline rush. Just when you know it's coming, they don't see it coming.
His get off is one of the best I've ever seen, which means how fast he gets off the line of scrimmage. Center will be snapping the ball, and he's already one step across. That's all Nate. I wish I could take credit for that. I wish I knew how to train kids to do that. It's all Nate's just natural reaction and quickness.
Nate was a freshman when Fenwick won a state championship in 2021. But he now seeks to showcase his leadership skills and play a much bigger role in what he hopes will be another championship season.
If I'm being honest, it felt good, but it didn't feel good enough just because I felt like I was just an added piece onto that team. But going for one this year and getting one this year, it will feel much better.
He's a really good leader, especially seeing him so much on the basketball court. He's always able to bring his team together. He's like a floor general out there, and it's the same way on the football field.
Nate's also a leader at home. He's close to his younger brothers, Noah and Nolan, and he wants to help them pursue their own dreams in athletics, whichever sport they end up choosing.
My relationship is pretty good. My youngest brother, he's just getting started with the sports. He's a hooper right now, but I'm gonna try to transition him into football like I did. Middle brother, he's also a hooper, but he's starting to play both. He says he wants to go to Fenwick and stuff, so I'm glad to see I have a part in where he wants to go to high school.
So while it took a little bit of a nudge to get Nate to try football, the choice to commit to it was all his. He's both happy with the journey so far and optimistic about the path ahead. For his next stop, he's committed to Auburn University, and his future beyond college seems limitless.
The sky's the limit, and I mean that. I don't say that lightly. I think he's definitely got potential to play at the highest levels, and it all comes down to him and how he's going to proceed in college, and I think that's where we're going to see him really take the next steps as a football player.
He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's willing to work very hard. I can see really big things for him in the future.
We're now going to highlight a rising star in women's sports, and today we're focusing on the basketball court. With Caitlin Clark now in the WNBA, who is the next face of women's college basketball? The answer to that question might be at USC. Juju Watkins was a first-team All-American as a freshman last season. She averaged 27 points, 7.3 steals, and 3.3 assists per game to help the Trojans go 29-6 and reach the Elite Eight of the NCAA tournament. We met Juju when she was a junior at California powerhouse Sierra Canyon High School. She draws praise from coaches and scouts for her ability to put up points in a hurry.
I think they probably say like my ability to score and, just to get to the basket, and basically nobody can guard me. But I think that's just something that I work on, and to hear that feedback back is, it's satisfying for me, but I just know I got to keep working.
Her high school coach said Juju's statistics, as impressive as they were, didn't make her the top player in the 2023 high school class. It's the way she went about her work every day in practice that did the job.
She walked through our doors the first day of practice, and then you just kind of see, oh, this is what the #1 kid in the country looks like. She has a motor, she has a work ethic. The story with that is she was at USA Basketball, so she missed a couple of days when we first started school. And the first practice that she could make when she came back from Mexico was a 6 a.m. practice. It was, hey, she could have said, hey, coach, can I get the day off? I just flew back in, and she showed up. And so I think that's, in a really small story, really explains who Juju Watkins is, right? She wants to jump in, she's ready to work hard, and that's what a top player in the country looks like.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal is to win. And, whatever I got to do to make that happen. And, of course, I try to go in into any game with personal goals. And maybe if that's like 20 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. But ultimately, it just boils down to whatever it takes to win.
Watkins will begin the season as one of the favorites for the National Player of the Year award. Just a sophomore, she could become one of the sport's biggest names over the next few years.
Hi, I'm Campbell Flynn. I play volleyball at Mercy High School in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Today I'm going to show you a few ways to score off dumping. Dumping is when the setter dumps the ball on the second contact. There are many ways you can dump the ball. You can dump it into deep corners, in the middle of the court, or behind your head, or forward. I'm left-handed, so I like to use my left hand for the backwards, the forward, and the deep corner dumps. Dumping is a great way to catch your opponents off guard, and also it can show how versatile you are as a setter. I'm Campbell Flynn, and that's my tip.
We need another timeout, but we still have more football on the way, so keep it right here.
Want more Sports Stars of tomorrow? Follow Sports Stars TV on your favorite social media platforms. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Miss anything from the show or just want to see it again? See all the videos we have online